the Charlotte Hornets have shocked the entire NBA world by doing something the franchise hasn't done in 25 long years. Against all expectations, the Hornets have won 8 straight games, marking their longest winning streak since the late Tade 1990s. In a season where many analysts counted them out early, this sudden turnaround has become one of the most exciting stories in basketball. What makes this streak even more impressive is that it came from a young team that was struggling to find consistency just weeks ago, game after game. The Hornets have shown incredible fight, teamwork, and confidence. Fans who had almost lost hope are now dreaming big again. The team has gone from being overlooked to becoming one of the hottest squads in the league. Every win has built more momentum, and every player seems to be stepping up at the right time. This 8-game run is not just about numbers. It represents belief, hard work, and a new identity for the franchise. Coaches, players, and fans are all feeling the energy of something special happening in Charlotte. The big question now is, how did this transformation happen? And can the Hornets keep this historic momentum alive? Let's break down this incredible journey step by step. Before this historic winning run began, the Charlotte Hornets were not in a good position. The team was struggling with inconsistency, injuries, and tough losses. Many experts believed the season was already slipping away from them. Confidence was low and fans were frustrated. But everything changed with one important game that became the turning point of the season. The streak started quietly, without much attention. In the first game, the Hornets played with a new level of energy and determination. The defense looked sharper, the offense was more organized, and the players finally started to believe in themselves. That first victory gave the team a spark, and from that moment, something special began to build inside the locker room. Coaching adjustments played a huge role in this transformation. The coaching staff made smart changes to the rotation, giving young players more responsibility and freedom. The game plan became simpler and more effective. Instead of playing as individuals, the Hornets started playing as a real team. Movement improved, and players trusted each other more than ever. As the wins continued to come, confidence grew stronger with every game. Close matches that the Hornets used to lose were suddenly turning into victories. The players looked more focused, more aggressive, and more united. What once looked like an impossible season slowly turned into a promising one. By the time the team reached its 3rd and 4th straight wins, people around the NBA began to take notice. Analysts started talking about the new energy in Charlotte. The streak was no longer just luck, it was becoming a serious statement, and from there the Hornets kept rolling forward, shocking opponents and proving that they were capable of much more than anyone expected. One of the biggest reasons behind this incredible 8-game winning streak has been the outstanding performance of key players. During this run, almost every important member of the roster raised their level of play. Stars began to shine brighter. Role players started making huge contributions at crucial moments. The team's main leaders took responsibility when it mattered most. The top scorers delivered big points in pressure situations, while the playmakers controlled the tempo of games with smart decisions. Instead of relying on just one player, the Hornets found success through balanced team basketball. Different heroes emerged in different games, making the team unpredictable and dangerous. Young talents also played a massive role in the streak. Players who were still developing earlier in the season suddenly looked confident and mature on the court. Their energy and hunger gave the Hornets an extra boost. Bench players became game changers, providing important minutes, defense, and scoring when the starters needed rest. Defense was another area where key players stepped up. The Hornets began locking down opponents, forcing turnovers, and playing with much greater intensity. Rebounding improved, and the effort level was clearly higher than before. This defensive improvement helped the team win several close and competitive games. Team chemistry reached a new level as well. Players trusted each other more, communicated better, and celebrated each other's success. Instead of individual performances, it was a complete team effort. Every member of the squad understood their role and executed it perfectly. Thanks to these performances, Hornets transformed into a confident and dangerous team. The winning streak became possible because the right players stepped up at the right time, proving that Charlotte has real talent and a bright future ahead. Beyond individual performances, the biggest reason for the Hornets' incredible success has been their improved team chemistry and smart strategy.
During this 8-game
winning streak, Charlotte started playing like a completely different unit. Instead of relying on talent alone, they began trusting the system and working together on both ends of the floor. One major change was ball movement. Earlier in the season, the offense often looked slow and predictable. But during the streak, the Hornets started sharing the ball much better. Extra passes, better spacing, and unselfish play opened up high-quality shots. Players were no longer forcing difficult attempts. Instead, they were finding the open man and making smarter decisions. Defensively, the team showed a new level of intensity. The Hornets became more aggressive, closing out shooters faster and protecting the paint with greater effort. Communication on defense improved, and rotations became sharper. Opponents who used to score easily suddenly found it much harder to play against Charlotte. Coaching strategy also played a huge role. The staff made important adjustments depending on each opponent. Lineups were used more effectively, and the game plans were clear and focused. The Hornets learned how to finish games strong instead of collapsing in the final minutes. Another key factor was mental toughness. Several games during the streak were extremely close, but this time, the Hornets stayed calm under pressure. They executed plays in clutch moments and believed they could win every single night. All these elements came together to create a perfect formula for success. Talent, teamwork, strategy, and confidence blended into one powerful combination. That is why this winning streak was not just lucky results, but the outcome of real growth and development as a team. Every winning streak has a few signature moments, and the Hornets' 8-game run was filled with unforgettable victories. Some wins were comfortable, while others were dramatic battles that showed the true character of the team. One of the biggest games came against a strong playoff contender. Many people expected the Hornets to struggle, but instead they delivered. One of their best performances of the season, from start to finish, Charlotte played with confidence and controlled the game. That win proved that the streak was real and that the Hornets could compete with top teams. Another memorable victory came in a thrilling comeback game. The Hornets were down by double digits late, and it looked like the streak was about to end. But instead of giving up, the team fought back with incredible energy. Big shots, key defensive stops, and clutch free throws helped them steal an unbelievable win. Moments like this brought the team even closer together. There were also games where individual players stepped up in heroic fashion. Game-winning shots, huge fourth-quarter performances, and dominant defensive efforts became common during the streak. Each night, a different player seemed ready to take over when needed. The atmosphere around these games was electric. Fans in Charlotte started filling the arena again, believing in their team more than ever. Social media buzz grew louder, and the Hornets became one of the most talked-about teams in the league. These big wins were not just numbers in the standings. They built confidence, excitement, and pride within the franchise. Every victory added more belief that this team was capable of something truly special. The streak became a symbol of hope for the entire Hornets community. This historic 8-game winning streak has completely changed the direction of the Charlotte Hornets season. Just a few weeks earlier, the team looked lost and far from playoff contention, but now everything feels different. Confidence is high, momentum is on their side, and the entire league is paying attention. The streak has given the Hornets new life in the standings. What once seemed like a disappointing year has suddenly turned into a season full of hope and possibilities. Playoff dreams that looked unrealistic are now very much alive. Every win has pushed the team closer to being a serious competitor in the Eastern Conference. More than just the record. The streak has changed the mentality of the franchise. Players now believe they can beat anyone on any given night. Young talents have grown in confidence, and veterans have stepped into leadership roles. The culture inside the locker room feels stronger and more united than ever before. Fans have also been energized by this incredible run. Excitement around the Hornets is back, and support for the team is growing with every game. The city of Charlotte is once again proud and hopeful about its basketball future. Looking ahead, biggest challenge will be maintaining this level of play. Other teams will now take the Hornets more seriously, and the pressure will increase. But no matter what happens next, this winning streak has already proven that Charlotte is capable of great things and has a bright future ahead.